Welcome back to your Love and Life Haven. I'm Casey, and my heart is filled with joy to see you again in our second episode. Last time we wove beautiful connections through your heartfelt stories and experiences. For our new friends joining our journey today, this isn't just another advice video. This is your sanctuary where we share, learn, and grow together in love and understanding. Today's episode holds special meaning as we'll explore your most heartfelt questions about relationships. Remember, while I share my perspective from a place of love, the true magic blossoms when we learn from each other's experiences. Every story shared here becomes a guiding light, illuminating someone else's path to love and healing. So create your cozy space, perhaps with a warm drink in hand, and let's explore today's relationship topics together. Your questions and experiences are precious gifts to our community, and I'm here to walk this path of love and growth with you. Let's start with our first question today. Why do men suddenly disappear after a period of dating, leaving women feeling confused and hurt? My dear beautiful souls, this is a sensitive topic that many of you have experienced. Let me share with you the deeper truth about this situation with love and understanding. Imagine you're in a relationship that has been nurturing hope and connection for weeks or months. You've opened your heart, shared beautiful moments together, and then suddenly, there's silence. This silence feels heavy, doesn't it? It leaves an emptiness that makes you question everything. Let's clarify something important. We're discussing relationships that have had time to bloom, where genuine connections were forming. This isn't about casual encounters or brief meetings. Now, my dear, here's the gentle truth you need to hear. When a man becomes distant, it usually points to one core reality. His feelings have shifted. This isn't about your worth. It's about his internal journey. You might wonder, why can't he just be honest? Here's what I've observed in my years of counseling. Most men carry a natural instinct to protect others from pain. When their feelings change, they often struggle to express this truth directly, knowing it might hurt you. Instead, they might share what I lovingly call surface reasons. Work is overwhelming. I need personal space. Or family matters need my attention. While these might be part of their reality, they're often masking the deeper truth about their changed feelings. I know your heart might be racing through every recent interaction, questioning, was it something I said? Did I do something wrong? While there could be various factors involved, remember this truth. When someone's feelings change, it's rarely about what you did or didn't do. Your natural response might be to try to understand, to fix, to reach out. This comes from a place of love and hope. But remember this wisdom. When feelings have truly shifted, no amount of perfect words can instantly restore them. Here's the empowering truth I want you to carry. When a man distances himself, while the situation might seem complex, the core reality is simple. His feelings have changed. The silence, the excuses, the distance. These are just expressions of this inner shift. Understanding this, while it might bring temporary pain, will ultimately guide you toward healing and growth, allowing you to embrace a future filled with the authentic love you truly deserve. Let's talk about a painful but important topic that many of you have asked about. What should you do when you discover your partner has been unfaithful? This is a deeply personal situation that can shake your whole world. So let's explore it together with care and understanding. When infidelity occurs, it often signals a profound disconnect in the relationship. While this truth may be difficult to hear, it's important to understand that his actions reflect his own choices and internal struggles, not your worth as a person. Here's what I want you to consider with love and gentleness. First, prioritize your emotional well-being. Take time to process your feelings and surround yourself with supportive people who truly care about you. Remember that staying in a relationship where trust has been broken often leads to deeper emotional wounds. You deserve a love that's pure and true. Consider whether rebuilding trust aligns with your highest good. Sometimes the most loving choice we can make for ourselves is to release what no longer serves our growth. I know this journey isn't easy, my dear. The path forward might seem unclear, but trust that you have the inner strength to make choices that honor your worth. You deserve a relationship built on trust, respect, and genuine love. For a deeper exploration of healing after infidelity, I've created a detailed video that might help guide you through this challenging time. You'll find the link in the comments below. Remember, this chapter in your life doesn't define you. You are worthy of authentic love, and sometimes the universe removes people from our lives to make space for better alignments. Trust in your journey, and know that brighter days are ahead. Moving on to our next question in today's series, one that resonates deeply with many of you. When someone leaves, it's natural to wonder if they still care and might return. Let me share some gentle wisdom about this sensitive situation. There are 3 signs people often mistake for love: continued contact through check-in messages, bringing up shared memories, and remaining single. While these might spark hope, let me share a loving truth with you. These signs often represent something different than what your heart wishes to see. Think of it like a gentle stream that slowly comes to rest. When someone leaves a relationship, especially if they initiated the separation, their continued contact is often just the natural winding down of familiar patterns. Those "how are you" messages and shared memories are usually their way of gradually letting go while easing their own conscience. Here's the compassionate truth. When someone truly wants to reconcile, they won't leave you wondering. Their actions will be clear and decisive, usually within a week or at most a month. They won't be dating others, and most importantly, they'll explicitly express their desire to work things out. So, what should you do, dear one? First, resist the urge to initiate contact. This creates space for both healing and clarity. Second, focus on nurturing your own beautiful spirit. Spend time with friends, pursue your passions, and care for yourself. And yes, while refreshing your appearance can boost your confidence, remember to do it for yourself, not for anyone else. Remember this truth. A woman of worth knows her value isn't determined by someone else's inability to see it. Your journey is about growing into your highest self, regardless of whether someone returns. True love flows naturally between 2 people who choose each other every day. It doesn't require convincing or chasing. My dear, if someone has emotionally disconnected, no amount of hoping can bring back what once was. Instead of holding on to someone who has let go, ask yourself, why am I not choosing someone who chooses me wholeheartedly? You deserve a love that's clear, consistent, and committed, nothing less. Let's explore another important question: whether to forgive an ex who wants to return to your life. This delicate situation touches many hearts and often brings up a mix of emotions: hope, uncertainty, and the need for healing. While forgiveness is a beautiful gift, my loves, it shouldn't be the main focus of your decision. The deeper question we need to explore is whether this relationship truly aligns with your highest good and happiness. Let me share 3 essential questions to reflect upon with gentle honesty. 1. Does his heart still genuinely yearn for yours? True love manifests in clear, consistent actions and intentions. If these are absent, my dear, it might be time to honor your worth by walking away. 2. Can your heart truly heal from past wounds? Some experiences leave deep imprints that need time and space to heal. Listen to your inner wisdom on this. 3. Has he undergone genuine transformation? Remember, my love, true change comes from deep self-reflection and conscious growth. Without this, old patterns will likely resurface. Here's a loving truth I want you to embrace. Returning to a relationship that's fundamentally broken is like trying to breathe life into withered flowers. It only prolongs your journey to true happiness and delays the beautiful growth waiting for you. When we stay in situations that no longer serve our highest good, we often find ourselves trapped in a cycle of diminishing joy and increasing pain. Your precious time and emotional energy deserve to be invested in relationships that lift your spirit and honor your worth. Remember this wisdom. Focus less on forgiveness and more on whether this relationship truly aligns with the love you deserve. Your happiness and well-being are sacred. Honor them in every choice you make. For a deeper exploration of this journey, I've created a special video that might help guide your path. You'll find the link in the description below. Moving on to our next question. Discovering that your partner has been living a double life can shatter your heart into pieces. When you find out the person you've been dating is actually living with someone else while claiming to be single, it's natural to feel betrayed, angry, and lost. Let me share some gentle wisdom to help guide you through this painful situation. First, understand that your feelings of hurt and resentment are completely valid. This isn't just about what actions to take. It's about healing your heart and restoring your faith in love. Here's what your precious heart needs to hear right now. Your worth is not determined by his deception. His choices reflect his character, not your value. You know, when we're dealing with long-distance relationships especially, situations like this often show us some hard but important truths about real commitment and honesty. And here's something I really need you to understand. When someone genuinely loves you, they would never put themselves in a position where they might lose you by living this kind of double life. So let me share with you 3 really important steps to help you move forward with grace and protect your heart. First, and this might sound tough, but you need to cut all contact right away. Block his number, remove him from your social media, make a clean break. I'm not saying this to be harsh. This is about protecting your heart and your peace of mind. Now, I know you might feel tempted to reach out to the other woman, but here's why you shouldn't. Everyone needs to discover their truth in their own time, in their own way. And finally, I want you to start opening your heart to new possibilities, especially with people closer to home. You know why? Because local relationships give you a better chance to build those real, authentic connections based on trust and regular interaction. Remember this loving truth. Long-distance relationships can be particularly vulnerable to deception. While not all are doomed, they require extra caution and clear communication from the start. As you heal from this experience, focus on nurturing yourself. Surround yourself with supportive friends, engage in activities that bring you joy, and most importantly, trust that this chapter is making way for a more beautiful love story, one where you're cherished completely and honestly. For a deeper exploration of healing and moving forward, I've created a special video about rebuilding trust after betrayal. You'll find the link in the description below. Moving on to our next question. What should I do if I want to stop being intimate too early in the relationship? If you've realized that physical intimacy happened too soon in your relationship and you want to take a step back to nurture a deeper emotional connection, know that this is a courageous and wise decision. Let me share some gentle wisdom to help guide you through this delicate transition. Here's what your precious heart needs to hear. Setting boundaries around intimacy isn't about denying connection. It's about creating space for a more meaningful bond to flourish. When we honor our values and communicate them with grace, we invite others to see our true worth. Remember these loving truths as you navigate this journey. Stand firm in your decision with gentle confidence. Your boundaries deserve to be honored, and your worth isn't determined by physical intimacy. Express your feelings with grace and clarity. Share your heart's desire for a deeper emotional connection without blame or judgment. Trust that someone who truly values you will respect your boundaries and adjust to this new rhythm in your relationship. My dear one, If you find yourself wavering in your resolve, remember this. Every time you honor your boundaries, you're showing both yourself and your partner the depth of your self-respect. This isn't about control, it's about creating a foundation for authentic love to grow. Let's dive into our next question from our lovely audience. When you're dating someone who isn't investing financially in the relationship, it can create feelings of uncertainty and questions about their level of commitment. Let me share some gentle wisdom about this delicate situation. Here's what your precious heart needs to hear. Financial investment in a relationship often reflects emotional investment, but it's important to understand the full picture with compassion and wisdom. There are typically two scenarios we need to explore with loving honesty. Your partner may be experiencing genuine financial constraints. In this case, their limited financial investment isn't necessarily a reflection of their feelings for you, but rather their current circumstances. Your partner might not be emotionally invested enough to prioritize spending on the relationship. This requires honest reflection about the deeper connection between you two. Remember these loving truths. Your worth isn't measured by how much someone spends on you. True value comes from mutual respect, care, and emotional investment. Financial stability starts with you. Being independently secure allows you to see relationships clearly and make choices from a place of strength, not necessity. Authentic love naturally wants to provide and care for the other person, but this can manifest in many ways beyond monetary expression. My dear one, if your partner's lack of financial investment troubles you, communicate your feelings with grace and openness. Share your heart's perspective while remaining receptive to understanding their situation. Most importantly, maintain your financial independence while building the relationship. This ensures you're choosing to stay because of love, not necessity. And for our final question today, it's one that many couples face. What should you do when your partner feels insecure about their financial situation? First, let's acknowledge something important. Being born into a less privileged background doesn't define someone's worth or potential. However, as adults, financial stability becomes a crucial part of building a healthy relationship. Before we go further, I want you to reflect on two important questions. 1. Are you willing to build a future with someone who doubts themselves? Remember, insecurity often spreads into other areas of life. 2. Can you be truly happy with a partner who struggles to contribute to your shared future? Here's something we need to understand. Men often tie their self-worth to their ability to provide. When a man feels financially inadequate, it can affect how he expresses love and commitment. This isn't just about money. It's about feeling capable and confident in the relationship. If you're seeing signs of insecurity manifesting as jealousy, constant worry, or controlling behavior, these are red flags you shouldn't ignore. These emotions can create a heavy burden on your relationship. Now, if your heart is telling you to give him a chance, here's how to approach it with love and wisdom. Be mindful of how you present your own financial situation. Show respect and avoid making comparisons. Help him set achievable goals. Maybe it's pursuing additional education, exploring new career paths, or developing valuable skills. Focus on his determination and drive. Sometimes, seeing your belief in him can spark the motivation he needs. Set gentle but firm expectations. Give the situation about 1 to 3 months to see positive changes. Beautiful. Remember this. You deserve a partner who matches your ambition and can build a stable future with you. If he's not showing signs of growth or taking steps to improve, it might be time to make some difficult decisions. Love is beautiful, but it needs to be grounded in reality. Don't let your heart lead you into a situation where you're compromising your future happiness. You deserve someone who not only loves you, but is also ready and able to build a life with you. That's all for today's Q&A. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll be back with more relationship insights in our next episode. If you found this helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need this advice. Leave your questions in the comments below, and they might be featured in our next Q&A. Until then, take care.